So usually I look at the 1 mile radius, right? And then I go here. You see there's a bunch of turtle because I only want to look at, stuff that look, that turtle, right? It
In a
looks
subdivision, right?
the subdivision. Turtle Lake, Turtle Hill. I look at the map, just to see where thing at. And it's actually in the very everything is close together, right? If anything is like far out, I'm gonna exclude it. But now this is a very good data set to look at. Yeah, so I look at this and then I kind of narrow it down, so that it fit my it kind of fit my subject property. My subject property is total lake, total lot, 1,600 square feet. Um, and then I usually narrow it down furthermore, so I only want 1 story, right? So it's narrowed down to 10. And then
Yep.
usually 10 is usually an enough number to look at. You would want, about, around 10 houses to look at. So there's a bunch of active, um, there's a bunch of active houses, and there's a bunch of sold houses. I actually bought this one. This one I actually bought. So you want to exclude, thing that look really really beat up like this one, right? When you look at it, it's not a rehab house yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you exclude that. So this is only 10 houses. I actually go house by house to figure out the comp. So this one is rehab, looks good. I'm gonna include it in the comp. This one is my house. I'm gonna include it. And then I go, keep going. This
Right.
one, let's see how it is. Yep, it's already rehabbed. Looks good. We're gonna go ahead and include it. And the square feet, you pay attention to the square feet. I have 16 square feet. This is 18. So which is good.
Right.
You don't want to look at anything 3,000 square feet. It's gonna be off.
Yeah.
Yep, this one is gonna be a let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna include this one. This one is looked a little old, right? It doesn't beat up. So one thing I noticed, one thing I try to determine in the area is inventory as well, right? As you know, inventory right now is really low. So my house is like the nicest one in the entire neighborhood, and there's only like, one house or two houses like me. So I know that I have that inventory advantage. If it's come to like the buyer picking this house and my house, they're gonna pick my house instead of this one. So this one is not
Right.
competition. I don't have to worry. So I'm not gonna include it in here. Igna, this one is a not rehab one. I'm gonna go ahead and exclude it. Let's see this one. This one is definitely a good comp to include. It's already rehab. This one as well, it looks pretty new. So you want to include that. This one has a pool. Yeah, so we can't really use, we have to use similar comp. This one has a pool, so I'm gonna go ahead and exclude it because it has a pool. So we're gonna move to early miss. This one is definitely a good comp to select from.
A lot of the homes in this area have been renovated, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, sometimes you found a really good one. Sometimes you didn't find anything and you have to keep going out like a mile out and look at all the subdivision to see what's up. This one is the one that I really model from. Like I hope that I can get to 270, but that rehab is just so nice, right? So I don't think I can sell for 270, but maybe 265, 267. So this one is definitely a good one. Yep. So I just go to all of the comp manually and then I just click on quick CMA. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. Yeah. So the active comp, these are your competition. You want to keep an eye on them. So right now I'm sitting right in the middle, right? I'm 162. The other guy is 155, and then the other guy is 164. So I'm sitting right in the middle. So I'm fine.
Gotcha.
Yep. So for the soul comp, so here's the important point. Right. So here's the important point. Here's the list price and here's the sold price. It's really important. It tells you how strong the market is. So you notice this guy right here, they listed for 250 for 11 days and they sold for 250. This guy, they listed for 248 and they sold for 255 in 5 days. So the market is strong, right? There's multiple offer in this area. There's people looking. That's why they bid it up. In the area, when they say, let's say you see the list price 300 and then you see the close price is 290 or 285, you know that there's no demand in the market. That would be a really bad neighborhood to flip on, right? Because if
Right.
it's gonna sit longer on the market and people they will nickel and dime with you. So I tend
Yeah.
to neighborhood, that have the strong, list price and sold price. This is a really important factor that any flipper, you need to pay attention. So 265, they sold in 7 days in 260, not too bad, right? Maybe there's some negotiation back and forth, and then they end up close only 7 days in for 260, not bad at all. 262, great, 270, 270. So I know that, because the interest rate is not that strong yet, but it's still this is considered on the interest rate environment that we have right now on the DOM, we have less than 20-day DO market. This is a really, really strong market to flip on.
So before even purchasing this house, did you do this whole process? Did you run the ARV or did you do
Yep,
all this
yep.
before? Okay.
Before we purchase any house, so Elva find a deal or I find a deal, and then we run the analysis on the entire neighborhood, right? We know exactly how strong is the neighborhood, and we know what price point we're gonna sell them at, right? The ARV is really important. If you mess this one up, and then the rest is gonna go to shit. If you get this one right, you can make mistake and you can still survive. And then
Okay, so I guess at this point, you know the purchase price is whatever from the wholesaler and they get
Mhm.
an estimated ARV. But I guess you also have to determine how much it's going to cost to repair before even
Yeah.
purchase, right? So I guess at this point, do you go see it if the numbers look okay and it looks like a good neighborhood?
Mhm. Yep, we have to go see it. So let me finish this one real quick, and then we'll go to the repair. And then
Okay.
the stuff that I look at, is the average and the median. I usually look at this number. This is the number that the appraisal use, right? Because remember, the house have to appraise, right? If the house doesn't appraise, and then you're gonna have a lot of trouble. You're gonna have a lot of trouble later on, doing escrow. So the sold price per square foot or the adjusted sold price per square foot is 154. So I just take my calculator. I do 154.41 multiplied by the square feet of the house. So this house is 1643. So I know this is a house that this is the like the minimum price that the house is gonna be appraised at. So me and Alva, we have the discussion. We actually go back and forth on this house a little bit. And somehow we decided that, hey, because our house is so nice, and neat and everything, we decided to list it around 162. So we're actually taking a little risk here. We're supposed to list it around, 262.
But the median was what, 154, so you went up to 162, right?
Yeah. So we basically take
Okay.
the risk, because we understand that there's no inventory on the market. And then we kind of look at our active competition. So me and Elva is like, okay, do we list it, right at the sold price and get it sold, or do we actually take some risk, because we actually spend, we unfortunately we spend a little bit over on the rehab, so we are hoping that we can recoup it some of it. Worst case scenario, I can drop the price within 1 week, and I can still it, and I can still sell it at 252. But for now, this is kind of, when it comes to like gut feeling as well. If your gut tell you that, hey, you can sell this thing at 267, go ahead and list it at 267, right? You are the seller. You don't have to work for anybody. You have total control of your price as long as you don't go crazy.
So your house sold at list price or did it go?
No, this is not sold yet. It's still active.
Oh, it's still active. It just hit the market. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm checking. I'm actually paying a close attention on the showing traffic right now, because the showing traffic is gonna tell you if I messed up or not, right? So
All right.
looking at the showing traffic, I think I'm doing okay. It just got listed yesterday, and I have a total of 6 showing so far.
Oh, that's pretty
To the
good.
log trail, to the log trail. Yeah, you want about 3 to 4 showing a day in order to get an offer in 7 days right now. So yeah, and then I'm gonna have an open house set up. One of my agent is doing it to just to promote the house and drive more traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that there might be a chance that I need to drop the price down to 262. But for now, we are taking a risk and we understand the risk, and you know We see how it goes.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, that's how you determine the price.
Okay.
Yep.
So you run that analysis before you even consider purchasing it.
Yeah.
But
So
then that changes over time, right? Because once you purchase it and you do the rehab, a couple months later.
within 6 months, yeah, you keep an eye on the market, but the market is not gonna move that fast within a couple months. Yep.
Okay.
And then this is the press sheet that we use to keep track of all the of all the repair. So this one we actually spend 25,000 to repair.
So that 25,000, is that what you estimated or
No, we estimated for only 20, so we went over the budget by 5K because everything just get increased more and more.
and you got your estimation by walking it with your contractor?
Um, yes and no. Yeah, you can get your contractor to walk it with you. For me, Jenny is the GC, so she walked the house and she give an estimate of 20, and it go over by $6,000.
Okay, well your wife is basically the contractor, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so she walked in and she gave you the estimate.
yeah. But eventually, unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for this. Everything come, this is where experience come in. The more you do it, the more you're gonna know exactly how much thing is gonna cost, right? So for example, paint, AC, if you want to replace the condenser, right now it's about $4,000 for a six for a three for a 4 ton, right? So about $1,000 for 1 ton. Carpet and vinyl about $4 a square foot now. Everything increased, and then paint is about $2 per square foot.
Mm.
Yep. And then short-term insurance, stupid HOA fee, and then a bunch of Home Depot miscellaneous, power bill, gas bill. The good way for you to, if you want to be like a good rule of thumb, you take this number. I actually run back and I analyze all about flip. For most of our cosmetic flip, yeah. For most of our cosmetic flip, right? We're not gonna touch the roof, we're not gonna touch the foundation. It usually costs us $15 per square foot to rehab the house. This is gonna be a very good estimate for you because I look at all the house that I did, it run about $15 to $18 per square feet for rehab.
So your wife usually inspects the roof too and the foundation, make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have to fix the roof and the foundation, it go up to $20 per square feet. Because those are the two biggest single expense item.
So all that kind of really
Yeah,
relies heavily on the contractor.
correct. So let's look at Springfield Garden, right? Springfield Garden, we actually replaced the entire roof. Let me see how much is the roof. Yeah. Springfield Garden, we actually replaced the entire roof. And this how it cost us 27 to repair. Let me see how big is it. Hai ngàn sáu bốn mươi, bán 220, 2.640. Ok, lấy cái này chia cho 2.640. Dạ, cái nhà này thì sửa rẻ hơn. Cái nhà này thì chỉ có 10 đồng một square feet thôi. Tại vì cái nhà này á, vô không có làm gì hết. Sàn cũng không thay luôn.
Yeah, I need something like that, an easy one.
Yeah, yeah. So this one is actually an easy one. We get a break on this one. It's actually one of our highlight of the year because we get really lucky. We only need to do a paint, which is that's it, and then the roof, and then the rest we keep. We don't have to do anything else. Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
you get lucky, $10 per square feet, but most of the time it's gonna be $15 per square feet for an entire cosmetic rehab.
For cosmetic.
Yeah, you see there's a lot of stuff. There's handyman, bathtub and shower resurface, the door stop, vinyl material for the flooring, recess light, vanity light, breakfast light, dining room light, a lot of light, a lot of Home Depot stuff, gas
Mm-hmm.
pipe, grass, paint, Home Depot again, everything add up.
Yeah. So your wife picks out all the finishes?
Yeah, yeah. She pick all the finishes and keep it consistent. So this one, if you notice, we always have, the same kind of granite, and we change the backslash, and then we always do white cabinet and stainless steel.
Yeah.
All these things you bought them from Costco. Sometimes Costco they have it on sale. You just stack it up at your house and you wait for the project to do, and then you have it already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we have a supply of, like light. We just stuck it in our garage because sometimes they go for sale for really cheap. Yeah, so all this light you see is Costco. Most of them is Costco, Ross and Marshall. When she goes shopping, she sees something she like, she buy like 10 of them and we just stack them up in the garage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the mirrors. Yep, this mirror right here, we just stack them up in our garage and then we reuse it.
Nice.
Yeah, the
So,
bathtub, we didn't even bother to fix it up. We just resurface it.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So this house, it's a new roof. So I do an aerial drone for photo shoot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It show the roof to be brand new, which is the really good selling point. Yep.
So does your wife work for other people or she does jobs for you guys?
Um, for us and then the people that we know. So for example, if I know you, we don't advertise it because we basically don't have any license. But for the people in the group, she don't mind helping out. She charges 20% on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to hire Jenny, whatever this number right here, she's gonna put 20% on top of it. So
Okay.
for this project, right? Let's say for total lock, if she were to do it for somebody else, it's gonna cost divided by 100. Yeah, it's gonna cost 31.
What about getting an estimate? Could I
If it's not too far, because if it's too far, and then it's kind of hard for us to go down there and estimate. So you
okay.
work with her, and then yeah, we figure it out.
So that lender you sent me, that Kiavi,
Yeah.
have you worked with them before?
No, not yet. They reached out to me. I asked for a reference, and then turned out that we and a bunch of other people they start they're using Kiavi.
Oh, so you know people in the group that have used them?
I know people in the group that use them. I haven't personally used them yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hard money, I use it as a last resort because the point it could be expensive.
Yeah.
Like you see right here, my profit. If I sell this house at 265, my profit is only 20 grand, right? And it's split between me and Elva. So
Oh,
So let's say, you do it by yourself and then you put hard money on top of it, your profit is gonna be like 10, 15 grand. And it's gonna take you 3 months to complete. I mean, it's just hard. Trust
have
me.
you tried hard money before?
I actually do not. Yeah, because I do personally think that there's a lot of other source outside of hard money.
Yeah.
Buy a good deal. Especially if you if you hang out with a group more, you're gonna see that people in my group they have a lot of money. You can just borrow them.
Yeah, but that's gonna take time to, build those
Yeah.
relationships and,
Yep. Yeah.
hard
So
money might be the
everything
faster way.
hot money is way faster. Yeah. So
Uh,
start with Kiavi, or I share with you a good contact. Her name is Tao.
Tao.
Yeah. So she do hot money, she do private money, and she's gonna be cheaper. Especially with my recommendation, and especially with a project that I underwrite. If I underwrite a project and I send it to her, because she know that I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
She know that the borrower is not gonna mess up, and especially I underwrite a project already. I know this it's a good project. She's gonna give you a good deal on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, obviously for me, I'm not really associated with many wholesalers or anything. So that's why I was trying to look at big state home buyer. It's kind of like a little bit more reputable group or organization.
Big
So I've
sample
been kind of
buyers.
looking to they're good. Okay.
This website. I think I shared with you already. Investor Lift. I got quite a few deals from here.
No, I never heard of that one.
Okay, so this is like the MLS for wholesaler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Investor Lift. Go ahead and check it out.
Is it different listings from the MLS?
Well, it's all the wholesaler listing, right? This is the MLS for wholesaler.
Oh, so this is where the wholesalers list?
This is where all the wholesaler lists.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you go here, you log in real quick,
Yeah.
log in with Google. Yeah, I bought quite a few deals from here. And then you click on your state. They have all the state, right? Because they're wholesaler all over the place. Right. And then status available. And then yeah, you just kind of zoom down to Houston. Yeah, there's a bunch of listing right now.
Yeah. Okay, I need to check that out.
And then you just contact the wholesaler because the wholesaler they actually pay a lot of money to get on this platform. So you contact them directly and then they schedule a showing with you.
Okay.
But you
Yeah, I
have to
need to check
like
that
good deal,
out.
they go fast though. So you have to be like on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Every time you look at something, try to analyze it. By the time you analyze it, someone else already bought
See,
it.
see, that's the problem. So kind of look at have your buy box, like don't look all over the place. So this is
Yeah.
this is my buy box. I think I shared that with you. So let me pull it up again. And then I have this buy box ready. Whenever I have a wholesaler, I just you know I just share that with people. Right. So this is my buy box. Right. It's my buy box for the flip. Purchase price under 220. Built after 1980. 3, 4, 5 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 2 car garage on slab, no P and beam. 45 minutes of driving from my house. I'm not gonna go anywhere further, right? And then I give them some of the example of the whole we bought. Yeah, so you give this to the wholesaler, it's make them easier to find, to find house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you actually give that to the wholesaler?
Yeah, I give this to the wholesaler. Yeah, I just copy, and then whatever, especially about this event. Okay, you're gonna go to this event with me. This is where all the wholesaler they go, right? So why pick it? They actually have a really good event. And
Why?
actually, the topic today, the topic on August is about wholesaling. Why pick it briefly, right? Go here, you have your buy box ready, and just give it to a bunch of wholesaler. Yeah, hang on, let me find the actual email. This one, real estate rally, wholesaling mastery unleashed, right? August the 10th, 9 to 5. Oh, I mean,
Okay.
9 to 9, 6 to 9. You're gonna meet all the wholesaler you want to meet in your life right here. So go to this event, hang out your business card, and then your inbox is gonna fill, with wholesaler deal. Wholesaler event.
Are you going to it?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been here back for a long time, so let's just go back out, build some new relationship.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, my pond is kind of dry as well. It's getting hard to find deal lately, so I need to go out and network with people.
Yeah, I mean, I figured just a few, if I do a few fix and flips and make a little bit of money off of that and just take some of that and put it into rentals. Cause yeah, like you said, this fix and flip is it's hard to do over an extended period of time, it looks like.
Mhm. You
Less
can
and
make
less
a business
deals.
out of it. I had been flipping for so long. I thought that it's not a sustainable business, but to be honest with you, it's been like what? Let me look at my spreadsheet. Dude, it's been since 2019 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been 5 years, right? And look at all the house we flip.
Oh,
I think we're doing okay. There's always
wow.
flip.
So you think over time maybe you guys gonna try to go bigger or something different or
We
keep
actually don't. We try to stick with our buy box, right? This is the stuff that we know really well.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, eventually maybe we're gonna venture out to luxury flip, but for now, we're really good at stuff under 220, right?
Yeah.
Because our contractor, they are on the cheaper side of thing. Their craftsmanship is not there yet, right? If you bring my crew to fix $1 million house, Jesus Christ, they're gonna mess it up so bad, right? I don't want my crew to fix up $1 million house. It's the craftsmanship is different.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So maybe in the future, maybe if we're gonna build another team to do luxury flip, we can. But for now, this is the stuff that for us, this is like quote unquote our job. It make the money, and then just like you say, you channel the money into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, awesome. That was a lot of good information. We appreciate your time.
yeah.
You said you were able to record this?
I did. Yeah, I can send it to you.
Okay, yeah, if you could send that to me. Yeah, it's a lot of good information here.
Yep.
Just take that back and, do some research and maybe
Yeah.
schedule a call with you in like 2 weeks.
Just just keep looking at deal. The more deal you look at, the more
Yeah.
um um the more you're gonna know which one is a shitty deal and which one is a good deal. Like immediately. And then
Yeah, I
have
mean, you can look at it so much online. I'm just trying to figure out at what point should I go see it in person.
I
Um,
mean if you are if you would like hang on, let me show you one more thing. You know network realty? Not network realty. What is it? God, I forgot what is the name. I Let me pull up Thomas. Like these guy, you should take a look at them as well. They are big wholesaler. Their profit is really slim, but sometimes they have good deal. Right, so let me look at Thomas. Thomas is one of my good investor. Okay, real equity. Okay, sign up with this guy. They have a lot of deal.
Real equity.
Yeah, they have a lot of deal, and whenever they do showing, it's just so crowded. So you can just kind of come and blend in. Yeah, real equity. Just sign up for the email. So
Is
this,
it
so
so
this
there's
is
a lot of competition, a lot of people trying to buy from them?
yeah. So this is similar to New Western.
Mm-hmm.
That deal is kind of like this one. This one is so shitty. Like this one, they tried to move it for 260, and the house look like a shack. And when
And
they're
you
gonna
say New Western's not good, huh?
New Western is that again, right? The deal you have to look
Hey,
at the number. You don't look at the oh. Okay, can you still hear me?
hey, who you getting kind of distorted?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, so just like anything,
Hey, you still there?
I'm still here. Oh, internet problem
I think
again.
we're kind of
Yeah,
losing signal.
yeah. Wait for it a little bit and then it come back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off my video so that way, we